McDavid. Moves in, McDavid goes upstairs! What a goal!
Hey guys, how's it going? It's Etanyos here. Welcome to episode number 29 of this NHL 20 Draft to Glory franchise mode with the Reading Royals. If you guys are new to this channel, missed the last video or anything like that, click the link up in the top corner right now. It will send you to the whole playlist for Draft to Glory. It's been a crazy series so far, been super fun, been a bit of a grind to be honest, but we're finally at a point where we're actually winning now. And also, if you're new, go down below and subscribe. We're trying to hit 1,000 subs on this channel, and I seriously appreciate every single one of my subscribers. But anyways, let's jump into the video. So guys, in today's episode, we are going to be hitting the 2032 NHL Entry Draft. Really, the draft has been our bread and butter of this series, but there is a player by the name of Magnus Omark who exists in this draft that, is the first franchise player we have seen since, now I'm having a mind blank. What's our player's name? Since Trevor Lashoff, that's his name. I totally forgot what his name was for a second. Anyways, let's see how the lottery treats us. Do we possibly win a pick, or what happens? And really, that would just be a little rigged if we do win. And, nope, Pittsburgh. So yeah, Pittsburgh just won another franchise center. I would have been okay with Anaheim winning him, but we're going to land pick number 6 there with Boston's pick. And, Pittsburgh was the second worst team in the league, so you can't really be too mad about that. But this is going to provide a ridiculous battle of Pennsylvania in the future, my God. So right now we're looking at a guy probably like either Bunka or maybe Nickerson or... Besides that, who else? Oh, maybe, Pushkarev doesn't really fit our system. But maybe Vorobyev. Vorobyev could be a player that we look into, or maybe even Peros. Like, there's definitely some decent players in here. I don't know exactly who we're going to select, but we'll figure that out pretty quickly here. So, next thing on the agenda would be the retiring players. And, pretty much every year now we see crazy numbers of players. He's drafted by Boston and he retires in Boston. Tyler Seguin. What a guy. What a guy. Put up how many points in his final year? 70 points in his final year. He played in Boston multiple different times here. This is crazy. Wow. He went from New Jersey to Boston. He also played only 11 games in Florida there that season. Yeah, okay, that was weird, but he had a lot. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jeez, man. Jeez, he had at least 5, 6, 7. He had 700-plus point seasons. He also played crazy good in, Dallas mainly. But, yeah, he was really good in Dallas. My God, they loved him there. But at 40 years old, Tyler Seguin retires. That's a hell of a career. Just crushed it with, over a point per game and 1,700 games played, man. He is in the Hall of Fame for sure. What a career for Tyler Seguin. Alexander Barkov had a pretty good career too. Same with Artemi Panarin, considering he wasn't drafted. Look at how many 1,000-point guys we've got here. My gosh. That is insane. Okay. Klingberg finished with over 900 points as a defenseman. Guys, you can pause this video and just look through players. There's so many good players in this draft. Brendan Perlini put up 623 career points. That's pretty darn solid. Jeez. Wow. Okay. Lots of good players in here. My gosh. Okay. And then for goalies, we got Connor Hellebuck. Almost 500 wins, man. That's crazy. Same with Murray and Gibson. Those guys were all just crazy good. Drafted right around the same time. Yeah, those are some really, really good goalies. Couple other guys there. Tristan Jarry, had a pretty good career as well. Lots of guys did here, but yeah, the retiree classes never fail to impress me at this point in franchise mode. All right, so Barkov and Galchenyuk become coaches, and Rafalski retired as one of our OHL scouts, so that's not great. We'll have to sign a new one then. And we lost Vic Strong. He decided to retire. Oh boy. Okay. That's not great, but you know, he wasn't like our head coach or anything, so that's not too bad. All right, so let's see what the trade block is looking like. We're not trading Leo Muller, and we're not trading that 6th overall pick. We are holding on to those. Stan Kozlov is our most valuable player. That's funny. Okay. Lashov's 97 rated. Oh my god. We are going to have to pay an arm and a leg for this dude. Okay, anybody else that, you know, is expensive that we probably don't need on our team as much? St. Jacques, Harkins, Korolyuk, even... Okay, no, that's not so bad. Why is the salary all crazy like that? That's weird. Anyways, yeah, wow. Our top players are really our top players. Like, it's crazy. But they're the guys carrying this team as well. That's what we have to remember here. So, can't be too upset that certain players are going to want more money than others, and other guys are going to want to leave, and certain stuff like that. Like, that's going to happen. Darryl Peacock is a medium elite right winger now. All right, well, I think it's definitely time to start rethinking our system here a bit. Wow. Okay. That's hard to... Wow. When you have a guy like Stanislav Kozlov that is that good down the right wing, and then you manage to develop another player like Darryl Peacock into a medium elite, not just like a... He was a low elite for the longest time, but he crushed it. He had the most fabulous seasons in junior, put up 120 points in junior, and then has been rock solid for our team here over the last couple of years. He has 124 points in 244 games. He's killing it. But he's probably going to want a ridiculous amount of money. So, oh man, this is going to be tough. I don't know what's going to happen with our team here. There's a lot of question marks. And really, we don't need more elite players. We might end up drafting 1 or 2 here in the draft, but let's get into it. Pittsburgh's going to be taking Magnus Omark 1st overall, and you know, that's good for them. This is going to be good competition for us because we need it. So yeah, let's see how good Omark is, and he's 83 overall. Pittsburgh has just developed their next Crosby and Malkin here. I would say Omark's more like Crosby probably. He's a little bit smaller, but really good weight. Really good player, my God. And, well, let's see how good the rest of this draft is. 79 rated Cogliano's not so spectacular, but yikes. Okay, so we got pick 7 here, so we'll see how that plays out. All right, so Winnipeg's going to make their pick, and they are going to take, wow, Campana? Or Campagna? I think it's Campagna. Power forward, 82 rated. That's insane. Okay. And Nashville's going to make their pick, and they take Bunka as the defenseman. Okay. They also took... Wow, they took Nickerson. So we just landed another elite prospect. Wow. Pick 7, we land Donovan Boyce. Are you kidding me? That's sweet. And he put up over 116 points in 71 games, and 2 teams just passed on him? I love my draft luck. I love it. This series has had so much draft luck. Donovan Boyce from the Kelowna Rockets. Welcome to the Reading Royals, you monster. Oh my God. We just got an 81 overall medium elite with the 7th pick. And this wasn't even a crazy stacked draft. Like, I was like, oh yeah, we're probably going to get Bunka or somebody like that. Nope. Boyce is, he's a Reading Royal. My God. My God. What a pick. Not only that, guys, but he's 6'2", 194 pounds. He's absolutely huge. Okay, so we're going to go over to pick number 31 now. And I know who I'm taking. We're going to go with another elite prospect, even though I'm sure there's better. Wow, Foss was nice. Eric Foss is a very nice pick there. 72 rated goalie. My gosh. Okay. Another medium elite in Patterson goes to Vancouver. But yeah, no. Columbus and Nashville seriously made some mistakes there. Okay, so the next pick we're going with, you know, there's a lot of guys where it's like, okay, maybe this guy could be elite, maybe that guy could be elite. Like, there's possibilities in here, but no, we're going to take Zane Jenks and see if he turns out. So, low elite, 63 overall. I'm happy with that. All right, so round 1 is done. There's honestly quite a few good picks in here. A couple medium elites. We get a low elite, and Detroit didn't make the best pick, but whatever. Okay, on to pick number 63 now. We got the last 2 picks of round 2. Let's see who else went in round 2. Likens was okay, or Likens, however you say it. Stock was a nice defenseman there. Nicholas Stock goes to Florida. Anybody else who's actually really sweet? 75 rated Jokela? I don't know. He's a sniper, though. Going to... He's 18 as well, going to Columbus. Lutzer, I guess, wow. Okay, that's funny because, what's their names? Nashville and Columbus really butchered their picks in the first round, but they get decent players in the second round as well. So, well done. Well done on those teams. So for our next pick, you know, we could take a guy like Nylander. I'm not really the most keen on another center. We've already selected 2, so we're going to go with a right winger instead in Bjorn Forster, a... German prospect right winger, and he is 63 rated. All right, that's pretty solid. And then we have back-to-back picks, obviously, right? So we are also going to take a goalie in from Russia. His name is, there he is, Yuri Afanasenko. So yeah, he should be pretty good as well. Medium starter, and we don't get to see exactly how he looks, but 47. Okay, that's pretty garbage, but whatever. All right, so for our next pick, I've got all my picks laid out finally. So for our next pick, we've got pick number 70 in the second round. I don't even remember who this pick belonged to be honest. But we are going to go with, off the board a little bit, we're going to take a risk on a guy named Bear Pritchett. It says franchise potential here, so I'm hoping we get something good. And he is a 49 rated medium elite 2A forward. Let's go. So I can guarantee you guys we have just landed 3 medium elites in a row now at this point, because the other 2 players I was going to pick are also medium elite coming up here. Hlinka was actually a medium elite defensive defenseman. Nice pick by Ottawa there. Anybody else crazy good here? You know, we're looking more at potential than overalls, unless there's like a 75 rated overall player or something like that. Then we'll probably freak out. But yeah, okay, nothing crazy for round 3. But we are going to make it a little bit crazier here with our next pick. We are going to go with this Liam Rensfeld, offensive defenseman, cycle pinch, exactly what our system calls for, and he is, we don't get to see, but he is 46 rated. Okay, pretty low, but pretty good player at that, or has the potential to be anyways. All right, so that's number 2 for medium elites in a row here. And then to guarantee our 3rd medium elite in a row, another medium elite Stortini goes there. That's a nice goalie, 58 rated. Holy Jesus. Donovan Sloan, what a pick by Calgary. I know he's 19 already, but still, he's going to grow, and he's going to be a nice player for them. For the 4th round, that is sweet. Wow, what a pick. What a pick. Okay, so to guarantee our 3rd medium elite in a row, not going to be nearly as crazy as Sloan, but Jacob Moy, or Moy, I don't know how you say it. I think it's Moy. Jacob Moy is a 48 rated medium elite goaltender. Okay, not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. All right, so for our next pick, we are going to take Jeffrey Lee. Just send it, I guess, really. Like, there's not a ton of potential remaining in this draft, so. Yeah, let's just send it. At least he's guaranteed low top 9, right? So, not the greatest, but it's round 5. All right, so not a bad pick there with Jeffrey Lee, 60 rated, but he is also 19 years old, so not the most spectacular, but we can deal with it. Oh, medium elite Dallas Chuck. What is with all these crazy good goalies going later in the draft here? Jeez, man. There's been a lot of good picks in this draft, not just Pittsburgh winning the lottery with the franchise player, but like lots of picks here. So we are going to take, these are our last 2 picks here. We're going to take Leonardo Jacobs and see if he turns out. And he is a probably medium top 6 defender. And oh, he's low top 4. Not too bad. Okay. He is 20 years old already at just 57 rated, but not the worst pick in the draft. All right, and for the final pick of the draft, pick number 224, oh, Higgins. Wow. Oh my gosh, look at these guys that went just before our pick. Man, Emilio Gordon and Higgins, and oh my gosh, Marvin Cogliano. Dude, those are some nice picks for round 7. Jeez. Anybody else, or was it just at the end? It was just at the end. Okay, and for our final pick, we are going to take, what's his name? Stefan Elbelin, and see how he turns out. And he is a 51 rated medium bottom 6 forward. Nice. So overall, I'm incredibly happy with this draft. We land Boyce, who's probably going to be hitting the NHL in a year, or maybe even this upcoming season, because we'll have space for him. Jenks is going to be in the NHL in 2 years. Forster's not bad. Pritchett and Renfeld have some serious potential. Afanasankov, who knows? Goalies are goalies. Same with Moy, who knows? Lee isn't bad. Jacobs wasn't bad. Elbelin was, but really good draft still, man. We land another medium elite prospect that's like high rated already in Donovan Boyce. So now we get to the re-signing phase, and this is going to be scary. All right, Heather Sparks as an assistant coach. AHL assistant coach needs a contract. Give her whatever she needs. Okay, and then scouts. Big money getting handed out here. We got 900K, so that means a lot of scouts have, lost their ran out on contracts. Not lost their contracts. Jeez, what am I saying? Okay, and Trevor Lashoff is the main guy here that is an RFA this season that we are going to have to pay attention to. So, what kind of money? Oh my gosh, he's 97 rated. Okay. 12.8 million. Yikes. But he's worth it. What kind of money are these guys wanting? 6.2 isn't too bad. 4.2 is absolutely great on Lewis. We're going to have to trade Mikhail Chubasov, aren't we? I just get that feeling that it's like, yeah, he's 6.7 million. Or, see, you could do Francisco Rogers too, but man, it doesn't make sense. And, yeah, you're not getting a contract. Sorry, Louis St. Jacques. I know you're a good player and all. Like, he was drafted, 7th overall? Or 10th overall, I think he was, wasn't he? Yeah, he was a 10th overall pick in 2026, but we can't afford that. We simply cannot. So, that's going to be an issue. Lots of guys expiring here, my gosh. 1.2 million on Karpotsev's not great either. What about our goalies? Yeesh. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, so we only have 19 million bucks here to deal with. Muller, can you please, give me a deal that's reasonable? Dear God. You're just absolutely messing around with us right now, and it's not good. Okay, Vigier and Morrow, I think we're just going to let them walk. To be honest, this Kudrok guy is going to be better, so offer him something. Gonna buy out Morrow, because he's 0.18 million, same with Vigier. And then that gives us the option to sign Vitanen here as well, which we need to do. And we have Muller, who's 7 million bucks. All right, I'm going to have to be very critical and frugal with my money here, as we are definitely going to be right up against the cap here in a very short amount of time. Our centers are definitely occupying a little bit too much cap space. Our right wingers aren't, to be honest. So, all right, the first thing we're going to do is we are going to go and we are going to get Leo Muller a contract, but we are going to have to pay him less. They think we can offer him $6 million for a year. I don't think we're going to get him for that much. If we could do $6 million for 1 year with Leo Muller, I would be so happy. That would be such a good deal. Okay, so that's for goalies. When I look at this defense, guys, I think, we do want to move towards a younger group eventually. I mean, it's not that old, to be honest. This team isn't that old, but unfortunately, a guy like Francisco Rogers with his 2-star skating gets bested in, most categories by just about all the other players on this roster, unfortunately. Yes, he's 6'5", 239 pounds. He's an absolute tank. He's a monster. But at the same time, his puck skills are really low. And he doesn't bring much else to his game besides physicality and defense. So, yes, he's probably a player that wins you playoff games in the long run, but at the same time, with $6 million on the table there, when we have guys like Nielsen who are going to be cheaper, most likely, as well as rookies like Hakana who are already defensive defensemen and they're rock solid, it's hard. It's hard to keep guys like this. So, and the same thing goes for Louis St. Jacques. Even though he's a nice offensive defenseman, he's not worth $5.75 million, unfortunately. So he's going to get qualified as an RFA. We're going to look into a guy like Kolyuk, even though I'm 90% sure he doesn't even fit our system. Brendan Harkins does, but how much money does he want? Yeah, again, these guys are absolutely insane. I'm sorry. They need to get their prices a little more correct here if they want to actually play for this team at any point in their career. This is stupid. Kolyuk we can sign. Yes, he's a decent defenseman. I can pay him $1.1 million for the next 2 seasons. That's not bad. The other guys that I do want to go and sign here would consist of probably Hickey. Yeah, he's a nice cheap contract. We can do 2 years at that price. That's good. And we can do Perreault. Maybe not. I was going to say we could try to do Perreault, but really not the most significant contract on this team. We also have guys like Darryl Peacock, who, $6.2 million isn't that's a good price for a player of his caliber. He's 88 rated. He's a 6 sniper. Look at his stats, guys. He can shoot the puck. He's got crazy senses. He's a good defensive winger. And he's got physicality, too. He brings that to the playoffs every year, which is awesome. But you look at the 2 guys above him, they are elite players. 82 points in 79 games as a 2-way forward from Stanislav Kozlov is an insane season. Yes, Peacock did put up 50 points this year, which is a career best so far, but it's tough because we have all these other great players in our system too that are hard to not sign. And John Lewis, 24 years old already, is a little rock, to be honest. He's 6'1", 191 pounds, 5-star shooting, 5-star physicality, 5-star defense. He lays down to block shots. He can check any player in the league. He just can't keep up with them. But for $4.2 million, he's almost at a contract price where I want to keep him. I do want to keep him, to be honest. Pivko, yeah, okay, we can get him for cheap. I think we've got enough. Oh, Lingley we have to sign as well. I think we definitely have enough right wingers already. Vajiholahi. Len Vajiholahi. We're not signing him. So we got 2 RFAs we got to watch there in Peacock and Lewis. Lashoff is our biggest concern, biggest issue right now, because him combined with our goalie in Leo Muller is enough to take up our remaining cap space, which is a big issue. So I laugh about it. I'm seriously concerned about it. And then we have 3 expirees here in contracts too for the next season with Alto, Olason, and Pentakainen. It's oh Jesus. So, you know what? Let's try to get a Lashoff deal done here if we can. I don't know if he's going to accept a cheaper price, but at $12.85 million, he is ridiculously expensive, and I don't think he's going to go any lower than, they're saying we can do 10.925 for him. If we could get him for that cheap, I would easily take that contract. We are going to go and sign Donovan Boyce because he's an entry level. He's cheap. And then what about Modano? $1 million for a year. We can do that, but it's not the most ideal contract either. Okay, we got Holmstrom and Erskines, who are pretty good deals here. I mean, they're entry level, aren't they? Yeah, they're both entry level, so we'll definitely sign them up. The rest of these guys are going to have to wait their turn until they've grown enough to actually play in the NHL or the AHL. Sorry, Burgundy is probably ready to play in the NHL. Our other left wingers here consist of a lot of different contracts, but a lot of them are entry level and don't really count towards. They're not entry level, but they're AHL two-way contracts, so they don't really count towards our cap space that much. Yeah, literally all of those guys were worth signing because they're all AHL pieces. And then, do we have any other centers in here? No, not really. What about right wingers? Okay, so Perreault's too much money. Peacock, let's see. What does he want? $6.225 million. They're saying we can give him $5.3 million. I still think that that's too much money. Can we drop his price for like a single season or 2 seasons or something like that? If we do a single season, so he's still in RFA, give him, what, they're saying 5 or 4.75. If we could get that deal for 1 year for Darryl Peacock, we're easily going to win another cup. And then, okay, 2 years on Lewis at $4.2 million. They're saying we can give him 3.6. If we can get a $3.6 million deal on a player like John Lewis, our team is golden. Like, we don't have to worry. I don't think we're signing Gilbert Perreault here. Unfortunately not. How is his physicality so high as a playmaker? Like, some players just don't get balanced the way they should. It's funny to watch. Yeah. Eesh. Okay. I'd rather sign a guy like Earl Bishop. How many points did he put up? Eesh. Okay, he's definitely better off playing in the AHL. Okay, do we have any other defensemen who are outstanding? Yeah, some really bad ones. Okay. And then goalies, we already got that. Okay. I think we are finally ready to try and simulate a day on this team and see if anything goes through. So dear God, I'm worried. I'm worried about this team. And there's going to be a lot of coaches and stuff here. Okay, Lashoff took the contract at 10.925. Okay, Lashoff took a cheap deal. He saved us almost $2 million right there. Beauty, Trevor. Okay, Holmstrom signs, Koryuk resigns, Lamb signs, Lebda resigns, Bishop can't join due to full roster, Almquist resigns, Hickey resigns, Ellis rejects at that dollar value. Okay, that's fine with me. Vitanen signs, Lingley signs, Pivko signs, Erskine cannot join due to full roster, Brower resigns, Lewis rejects, Muller rejects, Modano rejects, Peacock rejects, Kudrock signs, Boyce signs. Yikes, we had a lot of rejections there. Shoot. Okay, I mean, at $10.925 million, Trevor Lashoff is the best contract this team has seen in a long time. We still have $9.2 million left. I'm not sure how that's getting spread out here because we have no goaltending if we don't sign Leo Muller to this deal. We can get him for $6.5 million. I'll do it. See, the problem with our team, like the problem that our team is facing right now is that we overpaid guys like Jamie Lawton and Cooper Pisani by a little bit. And that could have saved us probably about $2 to $3 million right there, which would have been enough to get an extra player or two here for the guys that are still outstanding on this team. So yeah, we're not going to be able to keep this entire group together. We are going to see guys like, I don't know about Darryl Peacock, but we're probably going to see guys like John Lewis be walking here this season, which is just sad. It's sad to see, but we do 1 year at $5 million for Peacock. If he takes that, I will be so happy. $3.9 million, John Lewis. Okay, I'm offering these guys contracts. I don't know who's going to actually accept them, who's not. What's going to happen here? And Lewis rejects, Muller rejects, Peacock rejects. Oh, okay. Come on. Our biggest piece here is, unfortunately, we have an 88 rated Darryl Peacock, and he's our third best right winger. I'm tempted to throw him onto the left wing because he's that good. But, okay, we're going to qualify Peacock and Lewis, and we're taking a huge, gigantic risk by doing that. I think this is the end of Francisco Rogers' time in Reading, unfortunately. He won himself 2 Stanley Cups, put up 381 penalty minutes in 709 games. So he wasn't actually that dirty a player, to be honest, but 136 points as well is pretty darn solid for how long was his tenure here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. 8 seasons, man. Francisco Rogers has been playing for the Royals. It's tough to see guys like that go. It really is. So, Modano wants $1 million. I don't know if we can even offer him that. Perreault, we can't. Actually, Perreault, we can't sign. He's too much money. We're releasing him. And I'm sure that's going to rub some players the wrong way. Same with Todd Ellis. Erskine's we are signing, though. Same with... There was one other guy. Bishop, yeah. So if we can sign those guys, we should be good. All right, and we have to get this deal done. We can't waste any more time on this. We do 2 years at $7 million for Leo Muller. That would be about the best contract I could offer him. And let's see. So, Bishop joins the team. Erskine joins the team. Muller rejects. I expect you to adjust my... Yeah, like, God, okay. And Modano's probably going to walk. Unfortunately, Keith Modano is probably going to walk. He's a grinder, so I'm not exactly worried about that. But at the same time, it's like, great. Okay. 2 years. Can we do 2 years at 7.25? I'm really pushing it here. We only have a day or two left. Okay, come on. You need to sign this. God, Leo Muller, why did we sign you? You're the most unloyal player on the team. Like, I'm absolutely blown away with Trevor Lashoff's selflessness and the cheaper deal and all that stuff, but I can do 2 years at $7.5 million. If you don't take this, I don't know if I can offer you a contract. Okay, so he does sign that. Thank God. Why is my dog always barking? He's always barking. Lucky, shut up. God, there's nothing to bark at. Shut up. Hey. Just because the other neighbors... No. Go check it out. What's going on? Who's there? Oh, lazy ass. Get up and go check it out if you're going to do it, hey? God. Wuggy, no. Okay. All right, so at this point, a lot of our team remains up in the air. The best players on our team really are questionable right now, so I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen here. So they do recognize we don't want to trade Peacock and Lewis, but we're probably going to have a whole bunch of teams interested in these guys, which is not going to be fun. Melvin Miller. You're kidding, right? Melvin Miller hit free agency? Jeez. That's a massive player. Turnbull wants so much money he's a Montreal player. Odds that some of our goalies are here. Askarov is. Delzato is as well. He wants $5 million. Selfish player. Krajicek is a guy I respect a lot more, and honestly could be good enough to probably lead us to a cup. But the guys we're looking at are our own players that have a lot less money need and want to win a lot more. So, see, they're going to combine for about $10.5 million down that right wing. Then we have Medano and all these other guys that are... Other teams are interested. Caroline is interested in him. Apparently, yeah, we're the only team interested in Harkins, but not for $3 million. Or even $5 million. Like, that's just insane. And Dubnyk is undrafted. We don't really care about him. Okay, so yeah, Peacock and Lewis are the guys we need to focus on here. They're both considered second-line wingers. So what we need to focus on here is if we sign these guys, 1, where are they playing? 2, who are they playing with? And 3, are we going to change the system for them? Because they're $10 million. That's like a tenth of our salary in 2 players. Okay, here we go. So now we get to focus on moving players around, trying to create the money here, and we're going to try to find a trade. It's a sad day here. It's a very sad day because we are seeing one of our best defensemen leave the team, or he will be. You know, although I want to trade Chubasov, he's 6.7 million. I just know that we can't do that because he's offensive. We have a bunch of good young defensive defensemen that we need to keep growing and playing along the right players. And Chubasov is one of those right players because he's offensive. Yes, he was a 3rd overall pick. He really didn't take that much money, to be honest, so I'm not really freaking out, but it seems like a lot of money right now. So, Francisco Rogers, what are the deals available here? We can get an LA Kings first-round pick. We can get 2 first-round picks from LA. We can get 2 first-round picks from Toronto. Let me go and just check out these teams first, okay? Okay, how good are the Toronto Maple Leafs? They're all right. They're not crazy. They're not a crazy good team. They're a good team, but they're not crazy good. Like, they're not going to win a Stanley Cup anytime soon. How good is their defense? They got one guy in Nordstrom. Oh, they got Quinn Hughes as well, so their defense is actually pretty good. What about... Who was the other team? Was the Los Angeles Kings. I don't know if LA's good right now. I don't think they are, but... Oh, no, they are. They are very good right now. Holy shit. Jaguar, yeah, was a 2nd overall pick. Jeez, okay. that's probably not the team we want to trade our pick to. I think we'd prefer to go to Toronto. So if we can trade, yeah, I'll take 2 first-round picks off of the Maple Leafs in exchange for above-average NHL defenseman. Like, that is totally worth my time. And I hit the trade block because I am good with my fingers. Okay. So we clear up $6 million right here on Francisco Rogers. It's a sad day. He's been an 8-year veteran, won himself 2 Stanley Cups with the team. Oh, good. And now that deal has just disappeared. And now it's back. Okay. Anyways, we got the deal here. It's ready to go. Let's take it. We clear up $6 million of cap space and give ourselves a chance. Wow, we're only at $8 million in cap space now. That's great. Okay. We give ourselves the chance to possibly sign. To possibly sign one of these 2 RFAs that we've got. Who else? Okay, I need to check. Who else is making ridiculous amounts of money right now on this team? Like, too much for what they're worth. Well, that would be Louis St. Jacques, but we can't exactly trade him because we don't even own his rights. See, Nordquist and Sestito are very, very good contracts. I'm not going to be moving those anytime soon. Same with Archer and Kozlov. The guys I look to... The guys I look to consist of our top line because those 3 guys are making $35 million out of our team right there. I think the guy we have to go back out and sign is Darryl Peacock. We have the money to do so. And then I don't know what we do with... Well, actually, how are our draft picks looking? Yeah, we got too many draft picks. So again, we can trade our draft pick. That's not a big deal to me. Then the year after. Okay. We're going to try something here. We're going to try to work a deal that I think is going to work. Unfortunately, it's going to see John Lewis probably leaving our team. But I think we'll be able to get it done. So, how much money is Richard Jovanovski making right now? Oh, $10.6 million. Jesus. Marcel Audet. That's a name I haven't seen in a while, but he's making $7 million as well. Yeah. Yarrow Porter is actually looking pretty good. Got to give that to him. He's looking pretty good. 1 year left. Nope, 2. Okay, that's not too bad. So yeah, guys, I do recognize that we have made some fairly significant deals and trades and things like that in this series, but we're going to try to work another one here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go... Okay, let's try... First off, we are going to go and sign Darryl Peacock for his $6 million or whatever it is. It's cheap. I think we can get him for even less, to be honest. So let's see. He wants $6.45 million. Times that by 0.85. They're saying we can pay him 5.5. I don't think he's going to take that. I think he's going to be close to that, but we also got to play him in a top 6 role here for this upcoming season. And I'm going to try to propose a trade using John Lewis here. So we're going to go to some kind of rebuilder team. A team that stands a very good chance of landing a top pick. We're going to go... This team looks like they're blowing it up. They're just sending everything. Okay, so any chance we can get, not this year, but next year's first overall pick, well, not first overall, first round pick, along with I need to look through defensemen we've drafted, where they are. We could go out and sign Sergei Zadorov. That would be pretty solid. So yeah, I think we're going to do that for sure. We're going to go out and sign Sergei Zadorov rather than trying to work deals for other defensemen. We can get Olas as well. Bring some old guys back. Okay, so maybe, yeah, that's somewhere where we could try to work another deal. It's Frederick Olas, possibly, or there's no way we get Scavello. That just wouldn't happen. Michael Mink, maybe? Or Nicolas? Mink's 86 rated still. Jeez. I mean, that's nice. Doesn't make sense for us to go get him, though. That's a deal that would make more sense. Oh, fucking hell. I can't afford these guys. I wish I could. Okay, the only guy that we can go after at this point in time is Sergei Zadorov. So we're going to go get Sergei Zadorov out of free agency. We're going to see what happens with John Lewis. I really don't know what's going to happen right now, but I'm going to try a trade here that might pay off. It might not. So we're going to go our first round pick. Oh my God, if I hit X one more time in this menu, I'm going to lose it. Okay. So let's try this again. We're going to go our first round pick alongside John Lewis and see what teams are willing to. Nobody wants that. Okay. What about just John Lewis? That's Lingley. Try again. Just Lewis. Nothing. Okay, nobody wants John Lewis. That's fine. Actually, that's good for us because it means we can probably get him cheaper. Let's try this. Okay, so not propose a trade. Oh my God. Okay. What can we get just for our first round pick? Actually, no. We're going to go our first round pick and like one of our defensemen. I did it again. Okay. Louis St. Jacques is never going to be worth as much money as he's asking for. Okay, so for our pick, looks like a lot of teams are willing to offer a prospect and a third. A team that's going to be really bad is probably going to be the Minnesota Wild. That would be my assumption. I don't know. I'm just hoping. They're considered a rebuilder. I cannot take a player unless it is, unless that player is one of ours from the past. So let's see, is there any Reading Royal players in here? Probably not, but you never know. A lot of Minnesota players. Alright, so yeah, there's none. Can we grab a third rounder for the next 2 years in exchange? That's honestly almost equivalent value. And they'll take it. I'm good with that. It means they get a 31st overall, 32nd overall pick or something like that. Anyways, I don't know what's going to happen here. I think we have a lot of guys that are RFAs, and we're probably going to get some picks back for certain players. I'm expecting Lewis to probably go, unfortunately. But we are going to go, and we are going to sign a defenseman that I have wondered about for a while. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Who was he playing for, and what kind of numbers did he put up? Sergei Zadorov was playing for the Buffalo Sabres and put up a whopping 20 points in 53 games and expects a $5.3 million contract. You've got to be kidding me. Might be better off signing a guy like Zamula. This is ridiculous. I can't believe how much players expect. Josiah Brindamore's in there. He's probably honestly worth signing, except that he doesn't fit our team. He was like one of the biggest busts we've ever had, to be honest. Jeez. 6th overall pick. Just absolutely killed it. Okay, so I don't know what's going to happen here. I was going to go out and sign Zadorov until I realized he's $5.3 million. So instead, we offered Peacock that deal. John Lewis wants a 1-year or 2-year $4 million deal. We can't offer him that much. I can do 2 years at $3.4 million, and that's it. I know that there's guys like Harkins and Modano and all these other players that we should be focusing on them. We can't because we have these top-end guys that need contracts. And then there's guys like Louis St. Jacques who thinks they're worth $5.5 million. Like, what have you been smoking this entire time, St. Jacques? We gave you $4.2 million. It was too much. And that proved to be toxic for you. Okay. We're going to advance a couple more days, see what happens with these players. I think Peacock's going to sign. That's what I'm expecting. And so he wants more money. I think Lewis might sign. Nope. Nobody signs. Cool. Cool. Great. Do a $5.75 million deal for him, and nobody else is interested in Lewis yet. He wants $3.9 million. I can offer him 3.25. I can't offer more money. I literally can't afford it. I assume we're going to get rejected on all these guys. Honestly, that trade would probably be worth it. Edmonton, you want Harkins? I can give you Harkins. I'd prefer to keep him, but I'm going to decline it, and we're going to see if they offer sheet him. Boston wants him, so a couple teams are going to offer sheet Harkins here. St. Jacques signs the RFA. Louis. That's sweet. Lewis rejects, and Peacock also rejects. Great. Okay. Sooner or later, these guys are going to have to accept deals. Where did our money just go? Wait, no. Did Lewis sign? Or what happened there? Hold on. We just lost money. And I don't know who signed. Was it? I think it was Lewis. Lewis had to have signed. There's no way he didn't. Oh no, St. Jacques somehow signed for $4.2 million. What? How? I restricted free agent signed him. Like what? Oh my god, what is going on here? Like actually, what is going on? I'm so confused right now. How did he sign that deal? What the hell? Okay. This is just great now, isn't it? How on earth has that guy signed that contract when I didn't offer it to him? Teams want him. Only problem is he doesn't fit our system. Or no, he does fit our system, but he, like... I think we can take that trade. Second, or is that third and a fourth or second and a fourth? Okay, it's a second and a fourth. The second's in 2024. All right, that works. I'll take that. I'll take that deal. It's not that bad. And you know what? St. Jacques signed a deal that I don't know how he got. I don't know how he made that much money off of that deal. This is ridiculous. Okay. So this is where the team is starting to struggle a little bit. $6.4 million for this dude is unfortunately not quite worth it. I can do a $5.75 million deal. That's the best I can do for Peacock, unfortunately. I want to offer him more money, and I can't. John Lewis only wants $3.9 million. Honestly, he's probably more worth signing than anybody else on our team. If we can go $3.5 million, I will take him for that. Oh, jeez. How did we get a $4.5 million deal on Kozlov? Can anybody actually logically explain that to me? Because I have no idea how that happened. We're better off signing a guy like Harkins for a single season to keep our team's defense intact instead. Like, I can do $4.3 million for you, and I can do $4 million for you because you're worth it. And I don't know what's happening with Peacock. I don't anymore because he would not accept any deal I threw at him that was under exactly what he wanted. So I think we're going to get Harkins and Lewis here. And Peacock's going to realize, oh shit, I don't have a place in the team at the moment. And someone's probably going to offer sheet him. So he wants $6 million. That's the other thing, is that Darryl Peacock wants $6 million. The only way I could see us clearing that up is by trading one of our multiple centers that we have, because we do have too many centers at this point. You look, we've got Pisani, we've got Archer. Those two guys are probably here to stay because they're so young and so good. I don't want to trade Nordquist or Sestito, so it's either Durocher or Archer probably. Damn it, Durocher's been almost a point a game. He's a good center, man. He really is. Okay, I'm going to see what we can get back for Darryl Peacock, because unfortunately he's no longer part of this team's plans. It's sad. It's really sad, because I thought that we'd be able to manage that, and it just didn't happen. Then again, we just have too many good players in this system as is. Like you can see, he is the third best winger on that side. That's how good our team is. I don't know what's going to happen with him here. We might not even sign him. We're going to send him to the next season. Somebody's going to offer sheet him. And that's how it's going to go. So I'm just waiting for it now. It's going to be an offer sheet. Forgot to upgrade club seats, whatever. Actually, why don't I do that right now? Oh, the other thing. I totally forgot about this. Okay, club seats. Oh, we can't upgrade them anymore. Cool. But, no, the other thing. I forgot about this, guys. In our customized jersey section here of this team that we never, ever touch. The mascot. Our tiger buddy here, Raymond the Royal, should be wearing number 2 because we've won 2 cups. He should have been wearing number 1 last year in our playoff run. He wasn't. Also, I realize now that he has a purple face, and it should actually be like a white face probably. It should be white like that. His hair, like his mane, should be purple. And that already looks better. It looks more accurate. Okay, that's better. So yeah, that's our team. That's our mascot, sorry. And I don't know what's going to happen with Peacock here. We're going to keep moving, or keep simulating here. Our owner wants to move, apparently. Is that what I'm seeing? Karpatsev for a 3rd and a 5th doesn't make sense. I don't know what I'm going to do with Darryl Peacock. We have an issue here. Like a serious issue. I don't know what we're going to do with him. Okay, he wants $3.8 million. I can probably clear that up. I can get a deal for Karpatsev. I think we can actually do this. We can sign Peacock for 1 year at $3.8 million. Is See, $1.2 million is one of the bigger contracts in our system right now. I could do a third and a fifth from Pittsburgh, probably. That would probably be the best deal. So, third in 2034. Doesn't fit. So, can I send a third round pick back? And then I'll send a third round pick back, and then a fourth in. No, it's a fifth in 2033. That works. Okay, I'll send a third back with this deal just to make it happen. Thank you. One of the deals of the week. No, not really. Karpotsev's below average. And we now should probably be able to sign Peacock. We should be close anyways. Nope, we got $2.1 million in cap space. I love it. Oh, Jesus, man. Oh, okay. We cannot afford Darryl Peacock now. I told you he was not part of our plans anymore, and that is proving to be true here at this point. So, offer him the remaining cap space we have for a single season. You know what? Fucking Darryl Peacock. He didn't sign a deal when he was supposed to. I'm not dealing with this. 96% of our tickets sold. The Reading fan base is so hyped about this team. 2-time defending cup champs. Why would you not want to sign any deal with this team? The point is to win. We're supposed to advance to the Stanley Cup Finals, finish first in our conference, win 6 playoff games, sell 90% of our available suites. Cool. Okay. I mean, this team's good enough. Like, you look through this roster, guys, it's good enough to easily win another Stanley Cup championship, except for the fact that we have two defensive defensemen there, so that's not going to work. We need an offensive guy, so whether that be probably Musil. We'll probably pull up Peter Musil here. Where was he drafted? 77th overall, yeah. We'll pull him up, fix that. Defensive 2A, and then we got forwards playing defense. Good, okay. Okay, this team still needs a little bit of effort. So our captains still should all be the same. I don't know why that would change. Yeah, doesn't look like it has. That's good. Okay, so let's fix this defensive issue first. I don't know if we're going to see any real team changes here. The team was so damn good last year that I don't think we really need to make changes. So what do we got for subs right now? I think we can just pull this guy up, go out, sign a couple of our other various players here. Okay, so Musil. I'd rather have, yeah, okay. Definitely rather have Musil here. And that's +1 instantly. Like, that makes sense, right? No, it doesn't, but it works. Works with me. I'm not going to complain, so. Yeah, somehow Petr Musil fits just fine there in that system. And that pairing cannot skate worth shit. Wow. Our best skating defenseman is Joakim Hakana, out of all guys. This team is good enough to win a Stanley Cup again. We've seen it before, but really what I would like to see, something probably more like that. Like, I want to see better chemistry in this team, and it's hard to build. Just really, really freaking hard to build this year. Any chance we play Boyce on the wing and throw Sestito in here and it gets chemistry still? I'm good with that, man. Let Donovan Boyce just develop, work more on his NHL game rather than being a reliable center. Let him play there. That's good with me, man. That's really good with me. I like this lineup, dude. I really do. And when you have a guy like John Lewis, I love this team, man. I love it. But at the same time, we make things way more difficult on ourselves than they have to be. But this is a Stanley Cup caliber team. We have 3 freaking defensemen right now. Why? Why do you have to always do this to me? Okay, so we need to go out and sign at least 2, if not 3, defensemen from our system that are not currently signed. So we'll get Bergeron. That's good with me. Get him a deal. We're not going to get him a deal. We'll get Leonard Jacobs again. Doesn't sign. I guess Rensfeld is one of those deals, so... Okay. We probably need to go out and sign a defenseman then, because we don't have any available. Jokela we can sign. He's undrafted, so that's good. How are we lacking this much defense right now? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Strudwick we can sign too. And... yeah, screw it. Let's sign O'Donnell. Bobby O'Donnell. He's a Reading player. Alright, so Strudwick, Jokela, and O'Donnell all signed. Good. So that's going to wrap it up. So if you guys are enjoying this series, that, you know, this was a struggle of an episode. It really was. We've seen better episodes before, but I think this team is still very much in winning condition and form. We got some good draft picks. We got a great lineup here on our hands still. I'm really excited for this team. I don't think we're going to make any big changes to it. Maybe a coaching change, just to try and improve the chemistry. Like, that is doable, but really, you look at this team, there aren't any severe issues. So the best thing to do here probably would be to get an actual pinch and cycle coach, but that's hard to find. It really is. So I don't know what's going to happen there. We'll probably do that next episode, but anyways, that's going to wrap it up. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're new to the channel, go down below and subscribe. We're trying to hit 1,000 subs. Leave a like on the video and feel free to turn on notifications. But that's going to be it for me. This is Etanyos signing out, and see ya.